Hey guys, it's Kitten, and this is a weird addition to the channel because for the longest time I've been watching Trisha Hershberger's Naked Truth series on her channel, and it's very much about like what kind of old YouTube was. Someone would like make a video and like ask people to like make video responses, and that's essentially what this is. So I'm actually doing this. Oh my god, I'm actually naked. I am actually naked, but I am covered by a blanket. Trisha, tell me if that counts. Cause hopefully it does. I've been kind of waiting and wanting to make a response to a video of hers, and no offense, but of the past few weeks videos I didn't have a special connection with, like I didn't feel strongly enough to talk about it. But the major surgery thing I have a very strong connection with because I've already done a video about my surgery, but I'm just gonna tell you guys again. So when I was born with a giant dent in my chest, like right here. I'm gonna censor this, but right here was where the dent was. And it was just really big. Actually, it was lower than that, like around somewhere you don't need to see. But there was a giant dent there, and my parents were concerned because, like, it's my baby. Why does my baby have this giant dent? The doctor said that I would grow out of it and the dent would disappear in a few years. Turns out that I have a cartilage deformity when I was born. Pretty much, my cartilage grows slower than normal. I'm not sure, like, if that's still a thing in my body right now, but, like, when I was a baby, my cartilage was growing extremely slow to the point where the cartilage in the ribs, that's why the dent was there, because like the cartilage wasn't growing fast enough for the ribs to be like actually normal. I ended up forming a dent in my chest because the cartilage in my ribs were really weak. And also, there was also many other things that caused problems with me because I had lack of cartilage when I was born. For instance, like the first 6 months to a year of me being a baby, I couldn't scream, cry, or laugh. Like, I physically couldn't because the cartilage around the throat wasn't there. Or it wasn't, like, there was very little. So whenever, like, I tried to laugh or cry, my throat would just, like, squeeze up and close. So there was that problem. Another like very good way to like show people I don't like to me this is normal. To other people that like will see this probably freak out. But to me, when I do this, it doesn't hurt. Like I can do this bendy shit with my ear. It does not hurt at all. And like I can bend it with however I want, and it's just because it's very soft cartilage. And I guess like I asked my mom because like the whole cartilage thing, like I guess if I got like piercings up here, it wouldn't hurt as much on a normal person because my cartilage is just like hello. Yeah, so weird things about this. You didn't know. So when I was 3, the dent did not go away. It was still there. It was still big. Like, so, when I was 2 or 3, I can't remember, like, my parents made the decision to have surgery on my chest to ensure that my ribs were normal. And since I was 3, it was very intensive because who knew, like, if I could recover, like, being a tiny 3-year-old. But my parents decided to okay on the surgery. The technicality of the surgery was that they opened me up horizontally, okay? I have a scar that's like shaped like this under my boobs, which I'm not gonna show you. It's still there. Where they opened me up, pretty much they broke 4 ribs, like 2 on each side, or 6 ribs, 3 on each side, something about that. But they break each rib and they pull the cartilage out of those ribs, and then they bonded each of the ribs, and then they put a metal plate thing in there so the ribs and the cartilage would grow back properly. So pretty much what happens is in the next 6 months, I'm walking around with a metal piece in my chest, like it's nothing. But anyway, after the 6 months were done, they had to go back in and take the metal piece out. This was a much less intensive surgery because they didn't make another big slit. They had 2 small incisions and pulled it out through those. So in total, I have 4 scars. The one big one that I'm not gonna, well, I'll feel it. I'll touch it for you. It's right there. Yeah, it's still there. Like, actually, I've had people who have seen it, they comment. This sounds like I show people my tits all the time. No, I don't. I've only showed people that I fully trust. Like Dean. Back when we were in middle school or something, I actually showed him the scars. Or like something when we were younger. Like I showed the scars to him. Yeah, like people comment that it's actually a very, very clean scar. Like it's not ragged at all. It's like just a line. The big one, and then the 2 small incisions. And people don't realize that after a major surgery, they have to put a tube inside you. So I have another scar for that, and it's that scar you can actually find. Because of that surgery, and because I was so young, major changes in my psyche has changed. For one, I am afraid of needles. Not pass out afraid of needles, but like uncontrollably shake afraid of needles. The past few years of me getting needles in particular, I always bruise. Like, because I can't stop moving my arm. Because I'm shaking so hard, that's why. So that's a problem. I'm actually okay with hospitals, surprisingly. Like, hospitals don't bother me. Like, that confuses me, but another thing is that I don't take any kind of drug well. What I mean is that, like, if you give me kind of a hardcore drug besides, like, I take aspirin and Advil, like, beautifully. But if you give me any other type of drug that's kind of like a sedative, my body naturally starts to go into this fighting mode where it just rejects it. On the second surgery, when they took the metal piece out, they had given me a sleepy drug. I don't remember what the fuck the drug was, but it was supposed to keep me out for a while. But my body and my mind was so, like, uncontrollably angry and, like, upset that my body forced myself out of the drugs, fully awake, hour earlier than I was supposed to wake up. So, just so, like, I didn't wake up, like, in the middle of surgery or anything, but, like, I was out of surgery, and I was supposed to be out longer. But, I woke up early, and I was really mad. So because of that, my body and my mind have a natural affinity to fight off drugs. So yeah, that was like the only kind of major surgery I've had on me. So yeah, that happens, but it's the major surgery, and it fucked with me. It fucked with me adult-wise and as a baby. So anyway, this is gonna be over, and this is my naked truth to the Naked Truth Army. Yay! I'm so new at this. Please don't hurt me. It was supposed to be, please don't judge me. But hurt came out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. Anyway, love you guys, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Yay!